Hello, I'm Alevere Nick, and you've probably seen me on my video diaries, but we're doing a separate little side shoot series which is living with Alevere, and this one is how to make the Alevere strawberry pancake. And that didn't mean to rhyme, but this is what I have for nearly every lunchtime because I absolutely love it. Right, as with all of the Alevere recipes, start on a very low heat on your new and lovely non-stick pan. I don't know if you've seen my Alevere Essentials video. Again, it's just 5 sprays. And remember, you're allowed 20 sprays, which is equivalent, because I've measured it, to exactly 1 teaspoon of olive oil a day. So I'd recommend getting this stuff. And then we make the pancake. You make the pancake with 90 millilitres of water, and it's a sachet, just like all of them. And if you're thinking of adding more water to make a bigger pancake, well, I've tried that and it really doesn't work. So today I am going to use the proper 90 ml measurement, and I'm just going to add the powder. So water, then powder. That, in my experience, is the best way to make any Alevere sachet. And rather than use my blender, which I probably would usually use for this, I'm going to use the whisk just to prove it can be done either way. And I can show you here, it very quickly makes up the pancake batter. You need to kind of throw it around a little bit, so you make sure you get all that powder off the side of the bowl, or I'm using just a Pyrex measuring jug, obviously. But it doesn't take a lot. It mixes pretty quickly and pretty evenly. I have also tried adding my egg whites to this on one occasion. That didn't work. So keep it simple with the pancake. Right, so now that's looking pretty good. I'll just pour this in. Now I really recommend these spatulas because look at this. All of that lovely pancake mix, you can use this smooth spatula to scrape it out. Nothing wasted. Look, it pretty much cleans it. They're so useful, these spatulas. I think they're absolutely brilliant. So look at that, what a difference. So that started to go in there. I've kept that just, I would say, at about a 20% heat again, than I did with the other one. And while that's just going off, stick that in there, I'm going to slice strawberries. Now, strawberries are a limited food, so you're allowed up to 200 grams of foods per day off of that separate list. Ooh. So let's just see what I've got here. So if I cut the top off, so that's 14 grams there, probably use a couple. So yeah, a couple of strawberries, 26 grams, that will do. The third one, well, the cameraman can have that in a minute. Right, so now I'm just going to cut this into slices and just leave them here ready to go. Perfect. Okay, let's see how the pancake's getting on. If you come in a bit closer now, you'll see that the pancake, again, this is the usefulness of having a really good non-stick and a really good spatula. It's just starting to lift. You wouldn't do that with a traditional thick plastic spatula, or certainly not a metal one with a non-stick. So I'm just kind of teasing it around the edge. This is how I do it. There will be people rolling their eyes watching this video because I'm using all the wrong techniques. But you know what? I've probably been on this diet, you know, over the years, a good 6 to 7 months of my life. And in that time, this is the technique that I have developed. Yeah, that's not quite ready yet. But you can see these bubbles start to form in the batter on the top. That's your first sign that things are going well, that it's starting to go underneath. Now, if you're lucky, you'll catch it just before it goes too dark brown. You want it to be just on that turning point, just kind of yellowy beige, before you do the flip. So yeah, we'll just have to wait for a few seconds for that to go off. So if you come in a bit closer, you can see the kind of consistency. So we've been cooking this now, we've obviously cut it a little bit, but it's still very soft on top, but it does go quite quickly, so it does need your attention. I'd say 2 to 3 minutes before you want to do the flip, but it's important that you keep digging around underneath. There we go, we're starting to get a bit of movement in it now. And again, the good thing, this is an OXO spatula purchased on Amazon. Let's see, there we go, lovely. So that's what you're looking for. Almost looks like the moon. And now I'm just going to pop my strawberries, because I like them kind of warm rather than straight from the fridge. It's November at the point of filming this, and strawberries still available from Sainsbury's and all other good retailers. And actually warmer, I just think they're just a bit more flavoursome. So that's just what, 26 grams of strawberries on there. Now I make a little hole here just to allow the kind of the steam out a bit, because you can see it's kind of rising even. And it doesn't need long at all on this side, so I would say give it another 10 seconds and we're ready to serve. So plate at the ready. So you get that spatula right under. Yeah, there's nothing wet coming off of there, so that is good. It's moving about. You do not want to overcook this, so that is good. And now last but not least, this stuff, Sugarly. To me, on strawberries, this tastes as good as sugar, and you are allowed sweetener. It's limited, do check the requirements, but I literally just have a sprinkling over those strawberries, and that is as good as a normal pancake, in my opinion. So this is one of my favourites. It does taste like something from the old days before Alevere, so enjoy it.